What is good, everyone? I'm BA, back once again with a reaction to The Wire. We're just getting into it now. This is episode 2 of season 1. Episode 1, it was just introducing a lot of characters and setting up the general landscape for me. We're going to be more into the story in this one, I reckon, so we'll see where it's going to go from here. Let's check this shit out and see what it's saying to it.
Case. Gant William, 41 years.
Alright, so we're picking straight up from where we left off with the guy who testified being shot in the head.
No wife, no kids. The only time his name pops up on the courthouse computer is for being a state witness in Barlow's case.
So Barlow is the guy with a turtleneck.
What are you gonna tell the major?
That I caught a stone fucking whodunit.
Well, don't stop selling the witness angle.
Come on. Why get the bosses riled?
So they don't even want to let their bosses know that that guy's been murdered because of the implications that, I don't know, I guess they look inept at that point, don't they? He's the one guy they convinced into telling the truth and he ends up dead. It doesn't make anybody else really want to testify, does it? Jesus Christ, is this still the police station? Shit looks like a fucking medieval dungeon.
Damn. We gotta fuck in this town to get a real office.
So have they been transferred into their own little office or something? Are they like fully undercover now?
You missed the spot.
Why don't you fucking do it?
Seniority.
That guy played the old man card with such pride. Uno reverso. Now mop the floor.
Sir, he was showing me the trigger pull.
My god, they've got some dumbasses in this fucking unit.
I was just showing Carv how my trigger pull is light, you know? I got it so it's real light. He took the clip out, boss.
But not the one in the chamber.
What a fucking idiot. That would never happen in real life. There is no one that fucking dumb in real life.
Hot sauce too, though. Most definitely. Yo, D.
Fucking hell, this show makes me want some chicken nuggets. They did it last episode as well outside the fake KFC.
The man who invented them things, just some sad ass down at the basement of McDonald's. Thinking of some shit to make some money for the real players.
He is correct.
Still have the idea, though.
Guy's got no respect for an idea that doesn't pay off. I mean, as a writer, yeah, I could go on for ages about, like, plagiarism of ideas and stuff. I do think it's fucked up. I mean, these people, what I find a weird pocket of society is, like, people who are either Marvel or DC. Because it's like, if you read into the history, both comics were ripping off one another and doing underhanded shit to one another. And when people act like that, it doesn't want me to give them loyalty. I'd rather give loyalty to the characters between them both, which I do like. Rather than like choose a side like it's a war when they were so fucked up to one another in the past and are all guilty of some sort of plagiarism.
I asked the deputy for manpower. He then tells property to send me 2 men and special will send 2 more. And those shift lieutenants, they know it's a chance to dump the dead wood. The deputy, he knows this too.
It does look like he's been given a bunch of dead wood besides a competent female detective and McNulty.
Oh, Rusty Nail just went through my shoe, man. I'm gonna need technics to get behind this bullshit.
Okay, that is brutal. A few years ago, I stepped sole first onto a rusty nail, went right into my foot. I had to go get a shot at the doctors and shit to make sure I didn't develop some sort of tetanus.
Gentlemen, what's going on there, guys?
Test this man already out.
No, I'm not in need of your services there, but I'm offering my services to yours.
This guy's turned informer, hasn't he?
Downtown Grim, right?
They are having a little shot with a red hat.
Take it down! Take it down!
Well, that's them getting the police shout around the terrace so all the dealers can get off the corners. When in Rome, sit on a shopping basket.
Ain't gonna put that one on me. He a witness. Pick that shit up off the ground, so don't be trying to push shit on me.
That what you think I'm about?
You have to be that paranoid, man. Some police will straight up do that to you.
Let's understand each other. I'm not Western District. I'm not a narco. I don't dirty people because I don't give a shit about a possession charge. I'm a murder police.
Okay, so now I get it. We're following the narco unit of the police in the murder department.
I'll tell you this, I don't know shit about shit, but I do know this. Anybody who spend their time witnessing shit, you gonna get got.
That's unnecessary information to give to the police.
I'm out here trying to outfit niggas with something to violate some pussy. Y'all don't wanna know, boy, but I'm just to get that pussy. I reckon pussy ain't what it used to be.
This guy is really trying his best with the whole hat thing. He seems to only have one. All I've seen is the red hat so far. What else you got, mate? None of us are wearing red. It doesn't suit.
You see him put that red hat on anybody's head. Snap your fucking fingers off.
Where you going? Notice that most of the time it's like Kima thinks she's above us or something.
You're the biggest fucking dunce cap in this show. Everyone is above you. The guy who discharged his gun into a plaster wall looks like Einstein in comparison to your fucking rusty nail stepping on dumbass bro-fist ineptitude.
Fuck y'all, man. I'm out of here.
Hey, D'Angelo. You better bend the fuck over.
Man, y'all ain't got nothing else to do today?
They just straight up weren't satisfied with him walking away without him giving him a shakedown in front of everyone. They had to do it.
Right, D.
What are they arresting him for? I don't understand why he's been placed back under arrest. He didn't do nothing, Mel.
You know who Special sent me? Polk and Mahone. Between the two of them, I don't have a designated driver.
This guy is very dissatisfied with the team he's been given.
Give me Sidney and I'll keep prayers.
He's my best man. You can't take my best man.
I'm taking your worst, remember?
How about Steinman?
I'm working drugs in West Baltimore, right? I need a black guy for surveillance. I need Sidney.
So he's trying to get one of this guy's good cops in his team, rather than all his inept crew he's been given.
Judge Phelan called this morning, crying about a witness in his murder trial was killed.
Did the judge say where he heard it?
Oh, we heard it from our man, McNulty.
So now the word is out that witness got killed. They're not going to like that.
No witness protection program? Look, this is a poor fucking city, gentlemen. The last thing we ever need to do is to announce we lost the witness.
So there was no witness protection program for that guy. That really doesn't give anybody any motivation to want to testify against deadly drug dealers.
We pull McNulty up, the judge will bring the press into this. No, we're gonna sit tight, let McNulty take his best shot, and hope like hell he comes up short.
We're going to allow McNulty to investigate it, but hope he can't pin it on the guys having killed the witness because it makes them look worse. The politics, man.
You can't shut your mouth. You think that downtown judge is gonna bail your ass out on this? You really think that? You should have come to me.
Well, I suppose he did go against what the guy asked him to do, so, you know, he deserves to be chewed out a little bit for that.
Who is he? D'Angelo Barksdale, nephew to the king.
That's the one beat the murder.
Yeah, him.
Ah, so he's the nephew of the top guy.
Why'd you pick him up?
Press him, see what kind of flex he shows.
So that's why they arrested him, just to see if they could get anything out of him by pressing him a little bit.
Yeah, you might want to run tag and title on these two trucks. The scope just where we jacked the kid.
Been there. Y'all weren't the only lawmen down in the canyon today.
Really? Where were you?
She was on a rooftop with two bumbling idiots trying her best to stop them from falling off the edge.
He would get up every day, go out, and do maintenance work. Then on the weekends, he was driving a cab out to the airport. 2 jobs.
That is a shame, like, rest in peace, man, but he did choose to, like, testify against really dangerous people, so...
Where my lawyer at?
We called him. When he gets here, we'll let you know.
I'm sorry for the man, but I ain't got nothing to say.
You sorry? You sorry for him? You fucking killed the man.
Classic police detective move to try and make you talk as much as possible before your lawyer shows up.
Why can't you sell this shit and walk the fuck away? You know what I mean? Everything else in this country gets sold without people shooting each other behind it.
It's a very conflicting fucking area, isn't it? I see somewhat both sides of the argument. Dude was an innocent civilian. Innocent civilians, generally mafias don't come after them even after they testify, because that's what they're supposed to do as civilians. It's the criminal's fault for having a civilian see them at that point. I believe that's generally how the mafia look at it. Obviously, they do still try and scare or dissuade witnesses from testifying, but it's definitely not being a snitch if you're that's the thing. It's not a snitch if you're a civilian and you report it. It's being a snitch if you're involved and you report it. That crackhead is a snitch.
No mama and no daddy.
Damn, are they breaking him before his lawyer shows up?
I think you could write a little letter to those children. And you let them know you sorry.
It's a brutal guilt trip. This is very well acted. This guy's doing a very good, conflicted acting performance.
Church deacon. That was thick.
Got good to me, what can I say?
Sad enough with the kids, being orphaned and everything.
Oh, so they fucking lied about it. Oh, man. See, that's fucked up, these underhanded tactics, man. Playing on a guy's humanity like that. Even I felt bad for that fucking mechanic's children.
What the fuck? Stop writing now, Jim. Just shut up.
That lawyer knows the deal.
You don't say anything. You don't do anything. You don't write anything. Do you hear me? Shut up. How many fucking times do I have to tell you people the same fucking thing?
Oh, that lawyer's telling him what's best for him. Oh, I can't believe they manipulated him with that fake story, though.
Primary investigators are Griggs from my unit, and Griggs from my unit, and McNulty from homicide.
Wherever they are, it's such a dump. I don't even know where they've been located to, if this is deep in the police station or some other place outside of the police station, but it's a very unprofessional environment. He's trying to give a serious speech in.
I'm very sorry for your fault. If I could have stopped it, I would have.
There's no way you can read that letter and think that man was killed for any other reason than he was a witness.
But why apologize at all if you got nothing to do with it?
He should not have written that fucking letter, man, even if the story was true.
So you think it's good for business to put it out on the street that our witnesses get killed?
You think it's not on the street already?
Yeah, probably everybody knows about it.
He's one of the boys they used in the stairwell.
What about him?
That's little man. He's muscle.
Damn, so this crackhead is full-on informant now.
I go down the ways with some hats that I'm selling. If someone is someone you need to know, I put the red hat on. Come in here, take the pictures.
He's banking a lot of this plan on the red hat being likeable. I mean, unless these guys are trying to look like straight-up pimps, I think they're a bit out of place with the red hat.
Fuck, man, can you hook a nigga up with $10 then to the mall? I mean, you know, just to carry me, can you?
So they're giving him his crack money for intel.
$20. You're gonna spoil me with that shit.
Respect the work.
At least he doesn't have to use one fake 10 now, because I think the price was 20. That's so fucked up though, they're literally facilitating his lethal drug habit just for a couple photographs and some names and shit. The underhanded tactics are pissing me off in this show.
Listen, what you think about what happened to the man? You think we killed him, motherfucker? Man, I don't know.
It would appear like you killed him.
You don't know and you don't need to know. And if we did, we had a reason. And if we didn't, we had a reason. But either way, you ain't got shit to do with it. It ain't on you, cuz.
He's giving him good advice. And he did take the guilt off of him by, if he did do it, doing that without involving him.
Taking pictures of assholes in hats? What the fuck is that? Bullshit. I say we go down there right now. Right fucking now.
Oh my god, the other inept guy's hanging about with them now. It's like the fucking Three Stooges.
You coming? I'm with you. Cough. What the hell?
Of course they were gonna do some dumb shit as soon as they got a second to be alone together. So what's their game plan here?
Fuck your hands off! You me like I ain't talking English, motherfucker?
Wow.
What's that? Got your pockets. And you know what? Put your pants down, man. Put your pants down and get down on the ground. Down on the fucking ground!
These guys are being fucked up.
Move, shitbird. I ain't doing nothing.
Wow, this guy ain't skilled.
Who you gonna eye fuck now, huh?
Nah, these guys are fucking asking for trouble. Oh shit, they're gonna get shelled with bottles. I'm liking this. Tower block artillery strike. Oh shit.
I'm ahead! Signal 13! Officer down! Officer down!
Oh, fucking hell, these guys are idiots. Now he's just firing shots into random windows. Yo, I like that kickback. They were being fucked up there. Shouting up, we rule the towers and shit. You clearly do not rule the towers.
I'm out 2 Kevlar vests burned in a car, 2 handheld radios, a shotgun, and I'm about to lose this idiot here for a week or 2 of medical. And for what?
These guys are absolute fucking idiots.
Now tell me, who cold cut the kid?
Me.
Why?
He pissed me off.
Not a good answer.
He made you fear for your safety and that of your fellow officers.
So he's just giving him the right story to tell. The corruption and politics and underhanded tactics they're showing in this show really piss me off for some reason.
You fuck the bullshit up when you talk to internal. I can't fix it. You're on your own.
I mean, I'm so surprised he's even got these guys' backs. If I were him, I don't know if he's got the power, but he should just fire them all. His unit would be smaller, but way, way better for it. What is with every single member of the police squad in this force parking up somewhere at night and drinking in or near their cars? Is this a trend in the police force I'm unaware of? Is it them leaving all the bottles by the park benches and shit? We always assume it's just drunk youths. It's actually the off-duty police.
Who was that?
It's a duty officer down at University Hospital. He's blind in one eye.
Oh.
The kid.
Fuck. Okay, so that was episode 2 of season 1 of The Wire, and I will be back in just a minute with my thoughts on that. Okay, so episode 2 of season 1 of The Wire. What did I think of that? Well, first of all, I want to say that like I'm slowly getting to grips with who's who and all this. I found the first episode, to be honest, slightly overwhelming with the amount that was introduced to me. This one came at a much more steady pace, and I was able to follow sort of who's who a lot better. Still haven't got all the names down, but the story I'm following 100%. Really interesting episode. First they manipulated my guy with a photo and he wrote that weird apology letter, which of course they made a good point afterwards, like, if he hadn't had anything to do with it at all, why in any way would he write any sort of letter? So that guy was an idiot for doing that, and his lawyer was right when he told him he should have shut the fuck up. It's obviously a battle of two sides, but to be honest, the police aren't being portrayed in a good light in this show. I mean, yes, the criminals do criminal shit, but the police essentially go about doing criminal shit non-stop so far. Like from using underhanded tactics to just fucking drinking and leaving their litter, pissing in public. All these are literally minor criminal offences. I'm assuming they think they're above the law. I probably had my favourite scene I've seen so far in both episodes. In this episode, as soon as those 3 idiots hooked up, you knew they were going to do some dumb shit. So when they drove to the towers at night, I mean, at first I just thought it was going to show them being abusive pricks, which they were. But I loved the fact that it turned into like, the towers started kicking back at them for shouting up and abusing the 2 people on the ground who had done nothing wrong. Started shelling bottles down, then televisions, then fucking gunshots. It was like an artillery strike from the tower blocks down onto these idiot police officers. I thought that scene was excellent. Obviously, after the fact, their boss, he tried to give them a cover story, which again is some fucking just lying, illegal shit. But then, at the end of the episode, it showed them taking the fact that the kid has been blinded in one eye very serious. Obviously, it changes it, doesn't it? It's permanent damage, there's all sorts of lawsuits and things that can come of that. So I don't know if how he's gonna react to that, but obviously he should have fired those 3 fucking idiots day one. They were clearly absolutely all inept. That poor competent lady, all I know her name is so far is Competent Lady, yeah, but you know who I mean when I say that. Competent Lady was doing so well keeping them 2 idiots out of trouble, but as soon as they were having a little beer with a 3rd idiot who discharged his weapon into a wall, you just knew it was going to be some dumb shit kicking off. So I loved how that scene played out. I loved how they got their comeuppance, and we'll see how it pans out from like them finding out this guy's been shot in the eye. They're slowly introducing the boss more and more. They introduced him a bit more in this episode. They're introducing him obviously through his nephew, is it? I think it is, or his little cousin. It's one of the two. The guy that was in the court in the first episode. So they're slowly introducing the boss. He seems like a very level-headed, sensible guy. Again, gave him good advice. He shouldn't have wrote a letter to anybody. He also explained, like, yo, we even took the guilt away from you. It's not like we went to you and said, now you have to kill him. Like it happened without that guy even knowing. So yeah, he shouldn't have said nothing, should have just waited for his lawyer to show up. He had genuinely done nothing wrong either. The only thing he could do is not even admit to any sort of crime himself, but just implicate his own older cousin in it, or uncle or whatever he is. Obviously they said can't be used legally. So I don't know what that's going to come of. Maybe, I think they're just going to use that to give a more convincing thing that they have to ramp it up and get a full-blown case toward this whole project. Obviously the other thing in the episode, which was one of the story arcs, was that finally got leaked to the papers, that it was the witness who had been shot. So yeah, that's going to put a lot of pressure on the people at the top to put more money into cracking that case. So it's definitely going to amp up and get more serious from here. I have to say as well, I usually always mention the directing and the acting. The directing has got good camera shots. It's not stood out to me as like supreme cinematography or anything thus far, but I will say all the actors are doing great jobs. All the acting performances are excellent so far. There's no weak links in the acting, which is great. I love to see a great ensemble cast of good actors, which this show has. So all in all, that's been my thoughts on episode 2 of season 1. If you've liked this video, click like. If you want to see more of these reactions or get notified as to when reactions are coming out in the future, subscribe to the channel. If you want to talk about anything from the episode you've just seen, or you want to maybe recommend something for me to react to in the future, comment down below. And share this video around to anybody you think might appreciate it or want to watch these reactions along with us. I also now have a Patreon. If you consider becoming a Patreon, it helps me and the channel out so much. If you become a Patreon, you get access to polls which let you vote on what I'm going to watch in the future. You get access to these reactions weeks and weeks in advance that I post on YouTube, and you also get access to full-length versions of every reaction I post on YouTube. They're all up there in their entirety. You do need your own version or copy of the show to watch along with me, but they are up there as well. And with that, until next time, I have been BA. Peace.